$10,000 blessing is on the way. Are you ready to receive it? Imagine the sound of a telephone ringing in the middle of the night. On the other end of the line, unexpected news, something that would completely change your life. This feeling of surprise, of something impossible becoming real, is exactly what happens when the blessing arrives. And today, I want you to know, a $10,000 blessing is on its way to your life. Now stop for a moment and take a deep breath. Close your eyes if you want. Can you imagine what it would be like? What would it be like to receive news like that? How would you feel when you saw this amount in your bank account or in your hands? It's not just about the money. It's about what it symbolizes. It's about the weight that lifts off your shoulders, the doors that open, and the possibility of dreaming again without limits. Maybe you've been through difficult times. Who never? The bills that pile up, the dreams shelved, the sleepless nights thinking about how to take the next step. Sometimes it seems like life tests us in every way possible. But here's the truth. None of this is permanent. Difficulties are not here to stay. They are here to shape you, to prepare you for something greater. And this $10,000 blessing is just the beginning. Are you ready to receive? It seems like a simple question, doesn't it? But deep down, being ready goes beyond wanting something. Being ready means believing that you deserve it, that you are capable, and that there is room in your life for the miracle to happen. How many times do we sabotage ourselves without realizing it? We carry doubts, fears, and that feeling of, I'm not enough, or this is too good for me. Let me tell you something important. You are enough. You deserve. Think of your life as fertile ground. If you prepare the soil, plant seeds, and take care of them, the harvest will be certain. But if you don't believe that the harvest will come, you end up neglecting the care, and the seeds may never germinate. Receiving a blessing requires emotional, mental, and even spiritual preparation. It's time for you to align yourself with what you want so much. How will this money transform your life? Let's talk about possibilities. Imagine the bills you will be able to pay, the weight that will be lifted off your chest when you finally pay off that debt that seemed endless. Or maybe you use that amount for something you've always dreamed of, but never had the courage to prioritize: a trip, a course, an investment in something that could change your life forever. Whatever it is, remember, money is a means, not the end. It is the tool that opens doors, that gives you the conditions to live more freely, more lightly. But true transformation begins within you. Ask yourself, how can I use this blessing in a way that impacts my life and the lives of others around me? Expectation is part of the miracle. If you are reading this now, it is no coincidence. There is something in you, deep down, that believes that good things can still happen. This expectation, this thread of hope, is the key to the miracle. Believe it or not, the universe responds to what you project. If you expect good things, you are making space for them to come to you. But be careful. Expectation is not anxiety. It's not about obsessing, controlling every detail. It's about trust, knowing that what is yours is coming to you at the right time in the right way. What do you need to do now? Nothing in life is by chance. This blessing is on the way, but you have a fundamental role. First, start by saying thank you. Even before you see her, say thank you. Gratitude is a powerful way to align your energy with what you want. Say it out loud. Right now, thank you for this blessing that is coming. I receive it with joy and wisdom, then act as if it were already reality. Make plans, organize your ideas, think about what you will do when that money arrives. Be ready to receive it. When opportunity knocks, we need to be prepared to open. Lastly, share that energy. Tell someone about this expectation, about what you are waiting for. The blessing that comes to you has the power to multiply and touch other lives too. Remember, what is reserved for you cannot be taken away by anyone. What is yours will come. This $10,000 blessing is not just a number. It's a message, a sign that your life is about to enter a new chapter. Are you ready? Because everything you need is already within you. Now, just let life flow and trust the process. And when it arrives, you'll know it was worth believing. The moment you realize that the blessing has arrived is transformative. It's not just the money itself, but the energy it carries, concrete proof that the universe was listening, that your faith and patience were not in vain. When you realize this, I want you to do something important. Stop and recognize how valuable your journey so far has been. It's easy to think only about the destination, the end result, but the true wealth is in the steps taken along the way. Think about the nights you struggled with doubt, the moments you chose to believe even without evidence. Each of these moments strengthened you, shaped your character, and set the stage for what's to come. A life beyond the imaginable. Now let's dream a little more. Imagine this $10,000 blessing is just the gateway. What if it is a sign that your life is entering a cycle of continued prosperity? Have you ever stopped to think about what you can achieve when your mindset changes? When you open yourself up to believing that miracles are real and that you are worthy of them? Maybe you decide to invest in something you always wanted but never thought was possible. Maybe this money is the start of a business, a life project, or even an opportunity to help someone who is also in need of a miracle. The beauty of blessings is this: they multiply. When we touch one life, it has the power to touch another, creating a never-ending cycle of positive impact. You can, for example, help someone pay a late bill, finance a child's studies, or donate part of that amount to a cause you believe in. Every gesture of generosity comes back to you in ways we often can't even imagine. The secret is to remember that the more we share, the more space we create to receive. But what if you still don't see this blessing? Maybe you're reading this and thinking, but what if this money doesn't come? What if this blessing isn't for me? Let me tell you something very important. Waiting is part of the process. Sometimes life seems to test us, asking how much we are willing to trust the invisible. What you need to know is that even if this particular blessing is delayed, something even greater may be in the works for you. Don't give up before you see the miracle happen. Keep believing, keep planting good seeds. Harvest time always arrives. If $10,000 still seems far away, start watching for small signs that things are moving in your favor. An unexpected reunion, a word of encouragement at the right time, or even the simple feeling of peace that appears out of nowhere. Each of these signs is a confirmation that you are on the right path. Prepare to celebrate. When you finally receive this blessing, celebrate. And celebrate big. Don't be ashamed to recognize the miracle, to share your joy with the world. Because your story has the power to inspire other people who, like you, are waiting for a change, for a sign that things can get better. Remember, celebration is not just about the money. It's about recognizing that you are heard, that you are seen and loved. It is an affirmation that you are living in alignment with something much greater than yourself. Do something symbolic to mark the moment. Maybe you write about your journey in a journal, or create a physical keepsake to remind yourself that miracles happen. Maybe you gather your family and friends for a special dinner, giving thanks for what has come and what is yet to come. Gratitude is the greatest amplifier of blessings there is. The cycle never stops. And here is the most wonderful secret of all. A blessing never comes alone. The universe works in cycles, and when you receive something, you are automatically creating space for more good things to arrive. Every small step you take with this blessing, every choice you make with faith and wisdom, attracts more light into your life. So if you use that $10,000 to pay off debt, see it as a financial fresh start. If you invest in something new, see it as the beginning of a journey full of possibilities. And if you choose to share some of this blessing, know that you are planting seeds that will blossom in the future, perhaps in ways you can't even imagine. On the path to the extraordinary, what's coming to you is much bigger than money. It's a transformation of perspective, a complete reconfiguration of what you believe is possible. When you understand that blessings are always on the way, in ways big and small, your life will never be the same. And now, I want you to do something simple. Take a deep breath again. Place your hand on your heart and say, I receive. I am ready. I am worthy of all that is to come, because that's the truth. You are worthy. You are loved. And the best is yet to come. So stand firm, full of expectation and gratitude. That blessing is on the way. And when she arrives, your life will never be the same. As you open yourself to receiving this blessing, something incredible begins to happen within you. It's not just about the money that's on the way, but about how you start to see life with new eyes. Suddenly, the world seems more full of possibilities. Each day becomes a new chance to start over, to dream, to believe. This is the true essence of the change that is about to take over your life. The energy of abundance is coming. There is something special that happens when you align yourself with the idea of abundance. We are not just talking about money, but an abundance of love, joy, peace, and opportunities. When you open your heart to believe that good things can and will happen, you change the energy you emanate into the world. And the world responds. Have you ever noticed how certain people seem to attract constant blessings? It's not luck, it's not chance. It is the energy they choose to carry. They believe even on difficult days. They give even when there doesn't seem to be much to give. They cultivate gratitude even when life seems challenging. And that same energy is available to you now. You have already begun to create this energy simply by reading these words. This is an invitation for you to look at life in a new way, knowing that what you project outward is what you attract inward. The universe is working in your favor. You may not see it, but believe me, there are greater forces working in your favor right now. Things are moving, connections are being made, doors are being unlocked. What you need is coming your way, even if right now everything seems at a standstill. It's like planting a seed. You don't see what's happening underground, but you know something is growing. You trust that the rain will come, that the sun will warm the soil, and that, when the time is right, the seed will break through the earth and flower. So it is with this blessing. It has already been planted. The process has already begun. Now is the time to continue cultivating your faith. You are able to manage this blessing. When the money arrives, you may feel a mix of emotions. Joy, relief, but also a little doubt. Will I know how to use this in the best way? Will I not waste this opportunity? These questions are normal, but here's the good news. You already have everything you need to handle this blessing. You have been prepared by everything you have experienced so far. Every challenge, every lesson, every moment you had to make difficult choices contributed to shaping the person you are today. Now you are ready, and the secret to managing this blessing is simple. Be intentional. Use that money with purpose. Ask yourself, how can I make this have a lasting positive impact on my life and the lives of others? Maybe you start by setting priorities. What are the most urgent needs? What is weighing on your mind and can be resolved with this financial help? Then, think about the dreams that were dormant. How about giving them another chance? And lastly, don't forget to reserve a portion for the unexpected. The security of knowing you have something saved is a gift you can give yourself. The magic of sharing. One of the deepest secrets to prosperity is sharing. It doesn't matter how much you receive. When you divide, you multiply. This doesn't mean you should give everything you have, but it does mean you should recognize the power of using a part of your blessing to impact others. Maybe it's someone in your family who is facing difficulties. Maybe it's a friend who has lost hope. Or maybe you decide to contribute to a greater cause, something you believe in and that can transform lives. The act of sharing creates a cycle of positive energy that always returns to you. And more than that, it feeds your soul. The joy of seeing another person being helped is a blessing that no money can buy. Your new journey is just beginning. That $10,000 is more than a financial blessing. They are a reminder that your life is constantly changing, that the best is yet to come. But this is just the beginning. The journey you are embarking on now is much greater. It involves growth, overcoming, and a deeper understanding of who you really are. You are no longer the same person you were before you believed this blessing was on the way. Something has changed in you. A new hope, a new confidence, a new vision of life. This is the power of faith in action. And the most exciting part? This is just the beginning. When you start living aligned with the energy of abundance and gratitude, the blessings don't stop. New opportunities arise. Right people cross your path. Ideas that previously seemed impossible begin to make sense. Let gratitude be your guide. While you wait and after you receive this blessing, allow gratitude to guide your life. Be grateful for what you already have, for what is coming, and even for the challenges, because they helped you get here. Gratitude is the greatest miracle magnet there is. The more you are grateful, the more reasons you have to be grateful. So ask yourself, what can you do today to live more gratefully? Maybe it's a message for someone who helped you through a difficult time. Maybe it's simply stopping for a moment and appreciating the air you breathe, the roof over your head, the people you love. Gratitude doesn't need big gestures. It lives in the little things, in the open heart and the willingness to see the good, even on the grayest days. The blessing is coming. She's already on her way, and you are more than ready to receive it, because everything you need to thrive is already within you. Trust, celebrate, share, and allow this transformation to take you to places you never imagined. The future is bright and it starts now. Are you prepared? And so, the journey towards blessing is completed with one certainty. You are exactly where you should be. Everything that happened, Every moment of struggle, every silent victory, every tear that fell on difficult nights, all of this was preparing the ground for this moment of transformation. The blessing is on the way, and when it arrives, your life will be a witness to the fact that miracles are real and within the reach of those who believe. But remember, the transformation doesn't stop here. With each step, with each decision, you are building a new reality. Use this blessing wisely, with purpose, and let it be the seed for something even greater. Now that you are in this flow of positive energy and connected to the idea of abundance, I want to invite you to continue this journey with me. This space is made for you to inspire, strengthen, and bring messages that touch the heart and feed the soul. So don't forget, Sparkle, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any content that can transform your day and your life. Thumbs up, leave your like, because your every interaction helps this message reach more people who also need a word of hope. Counterclockwise arrows button, share with your friends and family. You never know who is in need of a miracle, and you might find inspiration here. Bell, turn on notifications to be the first to know when new messages reach you. You are part of something much bigger, and together, we can spread even more light and hope around the world. Thanks for being here. Believe me, the best is yet to come. Glowing star, shall we go together?